GST, also known as Goods and Services Tax, is a multi-stage consumption tax on goods and services. Yup, that means GST is imposed on the supply of goods and services at each stage of the supply chain, from the supplier up to the retail stage of distribution. You may ask, what? Does that mean I have to pay more for all the things I consume? Don't worry, price effects should be minimal. The government has considered the welfare of the rakyat, especially the lower income group. Public transport, health, financial services, education, highway toll, and residential properties will be exempt from GST. There will also be no GST on government services. Basic foodstuff, water, and electricity are zero-rated supplies. Plus, all exports are also zero-rated. Because GST paid on input is claimable by businesses, this translates into lower production costs and in turn lowers prices for the consumer. 8 categories of goods and services are expected to see price reductions: clothing and footwear, communications, furnishing household equipment and maintenance, restaurants and hotels, transportation, alcoholic beverages and tobacco, housing, water, electricity, gas, and fuel. GST is a more sustainable tax system. We can also expect GST to be a more transparent and fairer tax system. Only when you spend will you pay GST, unlike income tax, which taxes your savings. You may not realize how much sales tax you pay in the price of goods you purchase, or that you are taxed twice on the same purchase. Consider this: when you purchase a soft drink at dinner, you're paying the restaurant a service tax for your drink. This is on top of the hidden charge of sales tax on the soft drink from the manufacturer. If we had a GST, this won't happen. GST is capable of generating a more stable source of revenue for the nation. It is less susceptible to economic fluctuations, unlike corporate taxes on profits, which dry up during economic downturns. It can also spur economic growth and enhance the country's competitiveness. With increased revenue, other types of taxes like corporate and personal income taxes can be potentially reduced. It will also be a tax capable of funding more government development programs, which will benefit all Malaysians. The government will look into direct assistance to compensate the poor and the elderly. GST Startup Assistance is also one of the proposed initiatives to help small businesses implement GST. So you see, GST is not such a bad thing after all. It helps add up to a better quality of life for the rakyat and sustain growth for businesses.